Most people ask the same question when they are stuck in negative thinking. How do I stop these thoughts? And it sounds like the right question, but it's actually the reason nothing changes. Because the goal isn't about stopping your thoughts. It's to understand what they are and how to respond to them. And once you see it, things start to shift. And I think part of you already knows that. That's probably why you are here. If you are watching this, chances are your days don't feel the way they used to. That feeling when you wake up and before the day has even begun, your mind already feels heavy. Day after day, the same thoughts, the same weight and no way out inside. And what really gets to you is that one specific thought. What if this lasts forever? What if I can never get rid of these thoughts? And that thought alone is heavy enough. So you start looking for a way out and you hear the same things. Fight your thoughts, stop them, replace them, stay positive. And if you have already tried that, then you already know it doesn't quite work that way. Because that approach has a hidden issue. It keeps all of your attention on the very thing you are trying to escape. You end up thinking about your thinking. And the cycle only gets deeper. So what if the goal isn't to stop negative thoughts? What if it's to build a mind where they simply can't stay? Here are a few gentle shifts to start seeing this differently. The first shift is simple but powerful. Stop fighting your thoughts. I know, it sounds odd, but give it a moment. When a negative thought shows up and you immediately try to push it away, argue with it, replace it, force yourself to think something positive, you are giving it your full attention. You are engaging with it. You are making it the most important thing in the room. It's like lying in bed and telling yourself just fall asleep. The harder you try, the more awake you feel. The alternative is something much simpler and much more powerful. Instead of fighting the thought, just notice it, watch it arrive, acknowledge it's there, but don't grab onto it. Here's the practical way to do this. Next time a negative thought hits you, name it out loud if you can, in your head if you can't. There's the "I'm not good enough" thought again. There's the "everyone is doing better than me" thought. That tiny act of naming does extraordinary things. It creates distance and suddenly you're not inside the thought anymore. You're looking at it from the outside. And that small gap between you and the thought, that's where things begin to shift. For many people, it's easy to miss this. You are not your thoughts. You are the one watching them. And that difference changes how much those thoughts affect you. Now, when you step back, those thoughts begin to lose some of their impact. You stop reacting to every thought and start observing them instead. Here is where it gets interesting. Once you are in that position, once you are the observer, you start to notice that not all thoughts are the same. You may notice that some of them are dark, heavy, repetitive. The same worry recycled for the 100th time. The same self-doubt dressed up in slightly different words. But between all that noise, there are other thoughts too that are often missed. Quite a once. A memory that makes you smile. An idea that sparks something, a thought about someone you care about. A small what if, but the good kind. When you were stuck inside the negative loop, you couldn't notice these thoughts. They were drowned out. But now that you have stepped back, they are there. They have always been there. So the next step is this. Don't just watch your thoughts. Start choosing which ones you pick up. When the old heavy one arrives, the "I'm not good enough," the "nothing will change," see it, name it, and let it pass. We already know that thoughts have nothing new to tell you. And when a lighter one comes through, even a small one, even a faint one, pick that one up instead. Hold it for a moment. Give it your attention. That deliberate choice has a little magic in it to change your mood and why not your entire day. Now, here is where it really starts to come together. You've noticed a thought worth keeping, something that isn't heavy, something that feels even a little bit alive. Maybe it's an idea, maybe it's a person you want to reach out to, maybe it's something you used to enjoy and haven't done in a long time. Whatever it is, Don't just hold it. Move towards it. And I know what you might be thinking. I just don't have the heart for it. That's completely understandable. But let me be clear. The aim is not to change your whole mindset today. Nothing big, just a small step. If the thought was about someone you care about, send them a message. Just a short one. If it was about something you used to love doing, give it 10 minutes. Not an hour. 10 minutes. If it was about going outside, step out the door. That's it, just the door. Because when you do that, your brain gets a taste of something different, something that isn't the usual noise. And that one small move creates the energy for the next one. You don't need much energy to start. You just need enough for one step. At the beginning, we asked a simple question: how to stop negative thoughts. And that's exactly what keeps people stuck. You put thoughts at the center, turns them into the main character. But they were never meant to be the main character. The real question is simpler and deeper. What am I giving my mind to work with? Because when the question changes, the thoughts don't need to be fought anymore. They simply lose some of their weight. And with it, they hold on you. So if there is one thing to take from this, it's not about fighting your mind. It's not about forcing anything. It's about gently giving your mind something better to hold on to. And if that resonated with you even a little, I'd love to share something that might help you take that further. I've put together a free roadmap with 6 simple tools that have helped many people work through negative thinking. Nothing complicated, nothing overwhelming. Just practical shifts you can actually use in your everyday life. The link is right below whenever you are ready. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your mind.